Hi guys, and welcome to Bomb Anime. It's your girl
Ruka
and Big Boy Summer here, bringing you another episode of Paranoia Agent. You know what it is. Let's get right into it.
I'm really shocked that Shonen Bat was Shonen Bat. I did not see it coming.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to be him as well. I thought this would have been a twist or something because of the way that the episode's been going. But they did give us a twist though, didn't they? Yeah, I mean, they turned the whole episode into an RPG. It was different. I kind of mildly liked it, and it was a great journey. The relationship between the two cops, where one of them got engrossed into it and the other one was doing his darndest to try and stay out of it and be serious. And one of them obviously got results.
Yeah, that's the thing with the older detective. He keeps constantly saying that, you know, young people this and young people that, and that you need to follow the facts. But he's never doing that. Like, he's so against younger people, I guess, that he can't see the wood through the trees. Like, it's really strange. And then he's not getting to the end of it, but the younger guy is, because he is actually following the facts.
Yeah, so Manua, who is the younger cop, is the one who basically decided to take on the elements of the RPG in order to let Shonen Bat tell his story. And he said one really cool thing, which basically was the whole basis of this whole show for me. Justice meets perspective. Now, the whole point of the whole perspective aspect, I thought was fantastic. And it all came to a head in this episode for me.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, because it really is all about perspective. But at the same time, how is Shonen Bat so on the money every time with the people who he actually targets? I feel like he only got it wrong once, and that was with Ushi. He's the only guy, well, actually, I can't even say that because we haven't actually had an Ushi story at all, so we don't know. But to me, I feel like he got it wrong there. He's on the money with every single one, and I want to know where the hell his parents are, because he's out at all kinds of hours doing the madness.
Well, we kind of figured out where he was getting his information from at the end, at the very, very end.
The old woman.
Well, that's my speculation anyways. And I'm sort of thinking that this whole episode, I was watching it thinking, Shonen Bat is taking these guys for a ride the whole way through, and then not to realise at the end that it was Manua who was taking Shonen Bat for a ride in order to get to the end of who it was. I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Brilliant.
I wonder what is really happening here, though, because we do still have some strange elements to do with this. We've got the old man in the beginning who is making predictions. He was also mentioned in this episode.
Yeah, he was.
And you've got this mysterious homeless woman yet again, somehow appearing and disappearing. How can the police not find one homeless person?
Bruv, they can't find anyone. Let's be honest. The actual stats for police finding people is shockingly bad. And that's just the real world. So, you know.
Well, and then you've got the fact that he is actually targeting correctly. Even if we do think, oh, okay, maybe the old woman knows a few things. You know, she is on the streets a lot. The chance of her knowing every single one of them, including a boy at school, seems strange. What's going on? Yeah,
I mean, this episode left a lot of questions, but it was a great journey. This episode, I'm not gonna lie, like as a standalone episode, this was brilliant. It kind of tied up the whole concepts that we've been getting every single episode so far into a fun, bite-sized, digestible version.
Yeah, I do enjoy the running themes throughout all of the episodes. Everything is tied together really well. I'm really enjoying this. I can't believe I haven't found this anime sooner.
Just in case you guys didn't know, the name of Shonen Bat is Makoto Kazuka. Just in case, because, you know.
I like Shonen Bat better.
Shonen Bat sounds a lot better. I like the animals and the depictions of the characters. How coquettic it was for Harumi to become that sort of creature. It was brilliant, because all of their inner feelings came outwards in an RPG setting, and the writers did a good job. I can't praise them enough for this episode, to be fair.
At that point in the episode, I actually thought that Harumi was going to get found out because it was kind of so obvious what she was. But I guess since it's in everyone's imagination, it depends what everybody else perceived during that moment. And so maybe she just didn't get found out. I still feel like even for the people who have been attacked, we've still got some reckoning for each of them. We've still got some sort of coming to light.
Yeah. I mean, I want to talk about Shonen Bat's Messiah complex, hero complex, God complex. He thought he was doing a good thing, beating up these people.
Yeah.
I know he didn't see him as people, and he saw him as all part of Goma, that legendary bad thing, I guess. But come on, bro, you're literally slugging people left, right, and center. You didn't think it was bad at all?
I was thinking, especially in terms of the older detective, why he didn't try to get that boy some mental health, help. If he thought he was having some kind of delusions, why didn't he try and intervene in that way and get him some help instead of just demanding a confession? That felt really grim.
Look at the Japanese law system. They have a 99% conviction rate, and it's because they. It kind of calls to mind his character as a police officer. They've got a 99% conviction rate.
Yeah.
The reason why they have this is because they haven't got a lot of they haven't got the mentality of innocent till proven guilty sort of thing. They've got the mentality of crime is so low that if you are the one being accused, you probably did it, bro. So you're kind of already guilty once you're accused in the Japanese legal system, and they do their best to pin it on you, whether the evidence proves to it or not, because you're the guy they've got. So that's probably why mental health wasn't even considered at all, because in their head they're like, well, this guy's guilty, what am I going to help this guy for? And let's not even talk about their death penalty in death row.
Okay. But it was still grim.
Yeah, because you're coming from a Western...
I was going to say, I was actually going to finish with realistic, because even if you are coming from a Western perspective, there is a huge jump to pin things on someone, especially if that person is younger, if that person is mentally impaired, if that person is from a poor background, and in some cases if that person is of a certain ethnicity as well. So sometimes they don't really care who's telling the truth. Just look at Netflix. If you literally just watch Netflix, How to Make a Murder Out, you'll see exactly what we're talking about here. It really isn't just, you can't just look at Japan and say, that's a Japanese thing. It really is all over. Sometimes people want an easier ride. Sometimes they have a personal vendetta. And if they're the people that are considered justice, what are you supposed to do against that?
There was a lot of utilitarian sort of concepts here. He did a lot of bad things, but he liberated a lot of people while doing it. So, is he a good guy?
I think that if you ask the cops, no, he's not. If you ask him, yes, he is. And if you ask the people who he slugged, they all felt relieved afterwards. So, I guess he is a good guy.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why he even attacked Kawazu was to get more information on Harumi, which I thought was quite calculated. Do you know what I mean? It didn't come out of a place of innocence like this whole show, this whole episode seemed to suggest.
Yeah, it did very much suggest it, but then you've got the adults in the background, and so we've got two older people here, much, much older than him, possibly grandparents.
Yeah, grandma and grandpa.
Like that kind of age.
Yeah.
And the amount of respect that you would give to that person because of,
culture.
Exactly. So he could be being manipulated, or maybe he is the manipulator and we're all being fooled by his braces and big smile. He looked, from his outfit, I thought he was going to be some scary thug. We've been seeing him with yellow eyes, this menacing mouth, and then when you see him, he's just a little goofy kid. I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, the juxtaposition between reality and imagination was so different, but I was here for it.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Peace.